Welcome, everybody, to Scam Online, sponsored by Scam Online. Patrick, are you ready to call this meeting into order?
I second it. Let's do it.
All right. Meeting is now on. This is very exciting.
I'm very excited because tonight is it is a huge, huge night for our little organization, our little secret society here.
Yeah, for those who are just tuning in, we are in season 2 of Scam. This is episode 24. We are the most secret society ever. And honestly, if you're not a member and you're watching this right now, how have you figured out how to watch our show on these public websites like YouTube and Facebook that we put no password protection on?
It's truly a shame. But if you're here, welcome anyway. I'm one of your hosts, Patrick Davis, and sitting right next to me is
Harrison Greenbaum. You can follow me at Harrison Comedy on Instagram and Twitter, and you can follow Magic Scam at Magic Scam, also on Instagram and Twitter. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. The more subscribers you get, the more we can change our YouTube name, so it's something that's easy to remember. But for now, it's tinyurl.com/scam online. Go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. And last time we were here, we watched a submission by one Joe Exotic. He submitted a tape back in about 2006. We had, we've fallen behind. We hadn't been able to review his membership application. Unfortunately, after reviewing the video, we were not able to offer him membership, although all of his animals are now members of the Scam family.
And we welcome them greatly. Tonight is an auspicious night for our club. I said that earlier, and now it's time to be the big reveal why. For the first time in a long time, a seat has opened up on the Scam High Council.
That's right. It's usually a position that you have for life. It's very rare that people in Scam die for obvious reasons. We do have the secret to life, one of our secrets. But somehow, during the craziness that was 2020, a Scam High Council member did die. And we do, according to the bylaws, have to have an initiation right in order to choose and add somebody to this High Council.
That's exactly right. And so that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. We're going to do what our High Rites and Rituals calls the initiation. And
that's right. 4 performers of good standing in the Scam organization will compete for the one and only spot on High Council. They will compete in tasks that have been set by our ritual director, and whoever scores the most points in those tasks will be made tonight a member of the High Council. It's very exciting.
Before we introduce who's all going to be competing this evening, I want to bring in some people who are constitutionally obligated to attend. That is our virtual audience. The bylaws of Scam, the Constitution of Scam dictates that we do need people watching the initiation that are not members of Scam to make sure that all the rules are being followed. It's going to be these people you just see popped up on our screen there. We've got Louise in New York City. We've got David in Crawford, New York, and we have Matt, Bo, and Topher all in St. Louis, Missouri. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate it very much. Yeah, and it's amazing to see David looks like he's on the set of Breaking Bad. Are you in the RV? No answer. I'm going to take that as a yes. By the way, Aaron Barry, who's watching from home, he says, how many members does the High Council have? It is a huge secret, but I can tell you it's more than 1 and less than infinity.
Oh, it's somewhere in that narrow space.
Somewhere in between those.
Somewhere in between. So everyone watching at home, our virtual audience here are going to be your eyes and ears to the rest of the show. There might be points where our competitors this evening may need a little help from some people who aren't magicians. That's where our virtual audience comes in. They are a crucial part of every Scam meeting. And again, we can't thank you enough, all of you, for joining us this evening. We're going to see all of you a little bit later in the show, but stick around and we'll talk to you all a little bit later. Catch up. Thanks again.
Yeah, and Louise has a fan club. He's already getting his own comments.
Louise.
Fantastic. All right, let's bring on our competitors. They are 4 very worthy performers from all across the country, but only New York. Oh no, John is from the West Coast. It is across the country. We did it. So let's introduce them. We have Rachel, Marcus, Alexander, aka Alex, and John. How excited are you guys?
Very excited. Very excited to be here. Very excited for all the challenges ahead. Looking forward to it.
I'm ready to win. If that's what you're asking, I'm ready to win.
I didn't realize we were going so hard.
The spectrum. We have Alex looks like he's dressed up, and John looks like one of those social studies teachers that wants to be cool with the 8th graders.
Yeah, like a fun youth pastor is my energy.
Yeah.
And Marcus is dressed up as if he's one of the youth being passed.
Exactly.
I think he's dressed like somebody who deals to that youth.
Right, and I feel like I can turn him around. I think I can get him and get him on the right track.
He's gonna fix him. That's right, Emily. I'm ready to play. Let's go.
I didn't realize Boyce is gonna start throwing elbows so early. He came in hot with the competitive energy.
I know what I'm here to do. I know what I'm here to do, people.
All right. Well, as you already know, and as our viewers are about to find out, we will be ranking your performance in each of these tasks. First place gets 4 points. Second place gets 3 points. Third place gets 2 points, and last place gets 1 point. If you're disqualified for breaking the rules, you will get 0 points for that task. Our decisions are final and completely arbitrary. Yeah. Your first task. Patrick, by the way, is experiencing an internet outage. He is in a zone where Verizon is working rapidly to fix his internet. So if he comes in and out, that is why. But our first task, we sent this to you a couple of days ago, and it is present the most magical item that's not part of or connected to a magic trick or magician. So we're looking for the most magical object there is, the most magical object that you can show us, but it cannot be a magic trick or related to a magician. So we'll go in order from top to bottom. Rachel, what's the magical object you've presented us with?
Well, I brought something that was actually a gift. And I didn't know what it was or what it did or that it was magic until I accidentally sat on it and it started vibrating. And I can confirm this is a magical item.
And what is that called?
You know, I don't know. I've never seen one before. I don't know where to put it. I don't know what to do with it, but it does vibrate. And it has sort of like a nice hold.
Like a suction.
You feel tingly inside.
Amazing. I feel like that also, this falls a little bit under the category of a previous game we played, magic trick or sex toy.
I like to tie it back.
That's fantastic. All right. Well, that is absolutely up for contention.
Alex looks a little bit embarrassed. Alex, did you bring the same thing?
Yeah, did you bring the same object?
Yeah, you just look. You're like beat red, as if like.
I feel like I showed up at the gala dinner wearing the same dress.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you have anything else you can quickly go grab?
Yeah, Alex, do you have a magical object you'd like to present us with?
Yes, I do have mine. It's distinctly different from Rachel's. May I present to you the most magical object not related to magic or magicians? It's a raspberry-filled Krispy Kreme donut. It's amazing for a few different ways. First of all, Krispy Kreme, it's been the original since 1937, brought to you from your friends at Krispy Kreme. Secondly, how do they get the jelly in the donut and it's still like really tasty? What do? They squeeze it in? I know there's a hole.
Yeah, I do think they just squeeze it in.
Yeah, I think that's how they do it, Alex.
No, it's amazing. We don't know. That's why it's magical. People have theories like you do, but we're not always sure.
No, it's pretty documented how that's done.
There's a glass window that you can see how they do it while they're doing
transparent.
it.
See, this sounds like conspiracy.
And you know what, though? I'm impressed that we have two objects that are connected to squirting. That's what's amazing. If you bite down too hard, or if I think if you use that magical object. By the way, just so there's fairness, the word magical has two definitions. One being relating to magic, which you are not allowed, but extraordinarily pleasant, enjoyable, or exciting, as in what a magical evening.
Extraordinary pleasant. It's very pleasant.
Is it exciting?
There's a function component.
All right. Marcus, what magical object do you have to present to us?
Okay. I don't know what it is. But it looks. I found this.
Okay.
And it looks like it could be an artifact.
Like an ancient artifact.
Okay. All right.
I'm not sure what it does, but it looks magical. It looks like you could get some magic out of it.
Marcus, if you had to guess how that worked, how would you get? What would you? Yeah, who knows? I guess.
I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I obviously have no idea what this is.
I don't know if YouTube has an explicit tag, but I think we've just earned it.
Absolutely.
I don't know if it could be musical. It could be a musical.
It could be.
Yeah, the theme I think that's evolved is all three objects involve suction, which is great. And also I think Marcus is, I don't know if the object itself is magical, but it will make everything else magical.
Oh, Harrison, do you know what it is?
Yeah, I have no idea what you do with it, but it looks really cool, and it looks like it's like art. There's stripes. Can you go full screen? You can see that there are stripes in it. So that's cool.
Excellent.
Just something I thought would be
all right.
not
These are all worthy objects.
Marcus. Excellent work.
John, you're our last competitor. Yeah. What magical object will we get to see?
So I try to break down the tenets of what magical means. And magic in most contexts can be engaging, fun, weird, and oftentimes a little bit creepy, which is why I chose this. This is a set of teeth. My grandfather, Dr. Joseph Accardo, hand carved these in his final year of dental school. Every single one of these teeth was hand carved over the course of about a year in his last year of dental school. And all his life, anytime I went there, this was prominently featured in his home, like right in the center. And I think it's interesting and sentimental and fun, like most magic, and also very disconcerting and creepy to look at anytime you see it. So that is my my magical item.
John, that's quite impressive. I'm gonna put you on hold just one second. Marcus, is everything okay there? There seems to be a lot of billowing happening just off screen in your apartment.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
I just want to make sure everybody's safe and healthy and okay.
Well, I guess we have to give out points.
There is like a slight haze. I don't know.
Okay. Just let us know if you're in trouble. All right.
Fair. I think I know how I'd like to distribute the points. Patrick, let me know if you approve of this. But John's object is weird as shit. But he knows what it does, and he still has it. So I think John would come in first place. Alex comes in last place because his object doesn't even exist anymore.
That's true.
And Rachel and Marcus are tied for second. Yeah. So 4 points for John, 3 points for Rachel and Marcus, 1 point for Alex to kick off the game.
I'll go with that.
Wow.
All right.
I think
this is not really how I saw this going.
Buckle up, buckaroo.
You guys are missing the whole point of being on the high council. It's called a high council.
So you do know
Marcus,
what it does.
Wait, Marcus, I don't get the joke. Can you explain how that relates to your object?
Yeah.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
All right, next task. Task number 2 is a video task. And we sent this one to you earlier in the week. We asked you to record yourself finding out what the task was and your immediate reaction. So let's roll the tape on task number 2.
Task 1.
We recreate this video as accurately as possible.
You have 30 minutes total. Your time starts as soon as you finish watching.
I'm very nervous about this.
Let's take a look here.
Here we go.
All right, let's see.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, good.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. Wow.
This is gonna be challenging.
Totally got this.
There's a lot happening in this, even by Siegfried and Roy standards.
This should be no problem.
I'm not a magician. I don't have illusions or fancy props.
I can do this.
This is evil. Oh man. Okay. All right. Let's go.
I'm gonna watch it again.
Okay, here we go.
Guess I'll get started.
All right. A lot of mixed reactions to the video. For those who have not seen the video, which is our audience, let's roll the video that our 4 challengers were tasked with recreating.
Years ago, a friend of mine was present with a little mouse. As Siegfried and Roy, you have this license to speak Spanish, but I don't think you ever tried to Spanish. A tiny elephant. Well, this became a challenge, so I practiced until the challenge disappeared. That's what gave me an even bigger idea. Since then, the elephant has been a permanent part of our show. What a way to make a living, huh? But the real difficulty is make the elephant reappear.
All right. We did forget to tell you that we actually broke up that video into 4 different parts so that we can put all of your videos together consecutively to create one massive tribute to Sir Mahdi, Siegfried and Roy, Masters of the Impossible. So actually, in order, I believe Alex got the first chunk, followed by, I believe, Marcus, then Rachel, then John. We have edited together all 4 of your videos to create one massive recreation of a seminal moment in magic history. Let's watch how our contestants did.
Years ago, a friend of mine sent me a present with a little note. Dear Siegfried and Roy, I know you have made lions and tigers Spanish, but I don't think you ever tried this animal. A tiny elephant. Well, this became a challenge, so I practiced till the challenge disappeared. That's what gave me an even bigger idea. Since then, the elephant has been a permanent...
Oh my gosh.
Oh, just perfection.
It's how to make the elephant reappear.
Oh.
Bow, 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 it's an elephant, bow, 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 it's an elephant, bow, 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 it's an elephant made of magic, it's an elephant, bow, 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 it's an elephant, bow, bow, not dog, an elephant, bow, 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 made of magic, word German, bow, it's an elephant, bow, 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 an elephant, bow, 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 elephant, bow, 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 oh yeah.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Just amazing. Just amazing.
Wow. There's so much to unpack here. There's so much. That song, the elephant song, will absolutely be stuck in my head for days.
Mm. Yeah. Now, Harrison, I don't know about you. To me, there was a clear winner.
Who was it?
For me, there was one person who really embodied what the video was about.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the inclusion of a goddamn elephant. So that would be Rachel. The only person who I believe actually had an elephant at all in their video. Harrison, I don't know if you have different criteria.
I have a slightly different criteria.
Okay,
I know
Marcus,
who is not a magician, used some special effects. And for those of you who could not see how that tiny Siegfried was able to dance so merrily, we have some behind the scenes of what went into that particular clip.
Okay. Safety first. Okay.
He's really making use of that 30 minutes.
I was going to say. So,
Oh my God.
We got some Andy Serkis stuff happening here.
The green screening happening. This is very professional.
I didn't know Marcus was a circus performer.
That's pretty good. And credit where credit is due. John did have actual animals, which did require training. He is really, when it comes to animal trainers, I've never seen something quite like it. We have some footage of John teaching his animals in the 30 minutes he was allowed.
Yeah. Okay. This is my dog, Gromit. Gromit, I need you to be an elephant. Gromit, hey, I need you to be an elephant. This might go really badly. Just be an elephant for me. Feel like you're an elephant now. I need you to be an elephant. Look at me. Be an elephant.
Okay.
Wow.
I see it there. Okay, good boy. You have no part in this. Get out of here. There's only so much you can get a dog to do by feeding a baloney.
I don't have a dog, and Patrick, you're a new dog owner.
Yeah.
Is it possible to train a dog by just telling it to be an elephant?
We don't know. Perhaps
I would argue clearly yes. Working with actors is always a challenge, but I like to think we got some real storytelling done. Yeah.
So Harrison, I think we're beginning to come to some sort of consensus, at least in as far as we both seem to agree Alex did the worst.
I don't know. I think Alex
This is really not how it's This is not what I planned.
You didn't have an elephant.
Would be a big hit, and I really thought that you would appreciate a lot of the cut by cut. I did like a really good job getting it really close too. So
I feel moved. I say Alex. If I had to throw it out there, I would say Alex third place.
Okay.
I would say Marcus for wearing a green screen suit, even though the only thing he really needed to green screen was his arms. I think that commitment ties him for first with John, who trained animals to be elephants, which would put Rachel in second. So we have joint first for Marcus and John, 4 points each. Rachel, let's put Alex in second and Rachel in third. Because
she had an elephant, though. I
had an elephant and a sparkle jacket with a giant belt. I was dressed exactly
the other thing I will say, and again, just to knock Alex down, everyone else at least had like flowing hair, like the brief.
Okay.
Alex is
okay.
Like style.
Alex did have, you know what? He did. Everyone else did have long hair. So all right.
What do you call this? Is that not an elephant?
What the fuck is
No,
that?
it's not.
Okay, maybe it isn't. But
Can I ask a question? Where was that on the magical item challenge? Why was that not prioritized over a Krispy Kreme?
This doesn't register. This little elephant doesn't register as a magical item in the way that a Krispy Kreme donut does. It's clearly not appreciated by the scam members, although we have great illustrious members who are deciding the votes tonight. They are very illustrious in their own ways.
You know what? That pandering takes us back up. Let's give him second, Rachel third.
All right, that seems fair. Fair. So I will, for the record, say that the definition of elephant is a mammal of the family Elephantidae and the largest existing land animals. So a small neon plastic toy would not qualify according to the dictionary definition. But I do approve, and the points are completely arbitrary and up to us. So 4 points each for John and Marcus, 3 points for Alex, and 2 points for Rachel. If you agree or disagree, let us know in the comments. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, we can see all of the comments. Emily has weighed in. She said Alex's was the most accurate to its portion.
Thank you, Emily.
There wasn't an elephant.
She had.
It wasn't an elephant. The other Rachel had an elephant.
I would also argue that if we're talking about accuracy to the portion, we should also weigh the difficulty of the portions we were given. Looking at Siegfried at a table lighting a match versus producing Roy on an elephant, wildly different standards to me.
Yeah. It is worth pointing out that the dog was very enthusiastic about being an elephant. The cat did not give a shit.
No, he really. I had a lot of mixed interest from my actors.
That's right. Well, I think we have the points, and if we are ready, we're ready. Let's put up the scoreboard and see where everybody has shaken out at the moment. Wow.
Oh
John
my
and
God.
Marcus are tied for first in a commanding lead. Rachel, very close at 6 points. And Alex, well at the bottom with 3 points. There are still several tasks to go.
It is anyone's game.
Before we move forward, I have a quick question about the
go ahead.
scoreboard. Can we go back to the scoreboard for a moment, maybe? Because I have a question, but it's not about the scores. Whose body am I on?
What are you talking about, Alex? That's your body.
Their hand is larger than my head.
I knew that didn't look like you.
It is possible, and I can neither confirm nor deny that in order to get nice poses, we may have disattached your head from your body and slapped you onto another body.
Do you have any idea who that is? Like who that might be?
That's got to be the illusionist poster, right?
I think I'm not sure. I think our social media expert will weigh in eventually, and we will find out where that body comes from.
I'm going to be honest. I'm really glad you said that, Alex, because when I was looking at that promotional image earlier, I was thinking, good on Alex. He got some new pictures taken. I didn't know he started wearing a little bead bracelet on his wrist. It doesn't feel like Alex, but everybody's mixing things up during the pandemic.
Sure.
Yeah, well, we are up to our third task. I'm very excited for this one. It's very simple. Do the most impossible thing. You will score points for doing the most impossible thing. We're going to take turns doing this one. I believe we have Rachel kicking us off. We're going to bring in our virtual audience for each one of these performances. So, Rachel, if you're ready, please take it away with your impossible thing.
Oh my goodness. This is going to get wild. Do we have our virtual audience coming in? It's just me alone. Oh no. Okay, let's see. We have Luis, we have David, we have Matt, Bo, and Topher. Those are the 3 whitest names in the history of the U.S. It's very exciting.
We're Canadian.
It doesn't matter. Look at yourself. Are you brothers? Are you friends? Are you cousins?
Sister wives.
Brother husbands.
Brother husbands. That's a great answer. Okay. Now, my magical thing has to do with COVID, with quarantine. I know everyone's done really different things for the past year or however long it's time's a flat circle. I know some people have been asleep the whole time. Some people started baking bread. I don't really get it. They sell it at the store. It's not expensive. But something that we've all done is watch copious amounts of television, right?
What's that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Too much.
Yeah, too much. I, for one, have watched all of Netflix. I watched all of it. I saw so much of it that I actually figured out the Netflix algorithm. The one that knows you better than you know yourself. It predicts or suggests what show you should watch next. Oh, you watched Ali Wong, you'll love John Mulaney, or you watched A Bug's Life, you'll love The Human Centipede. I mean, it's not perfect.
Are you woman-splaining an algorithm?
Sorry, what?
Are you woman-splaining an algorithm?
I am woman-splaining an algorithm.
Okay.
I will woman-splain whatever I damn well please, Patrick Davis. Now, so we're going to play a little game. We're going to figure out what Netflix show we as a family are going to binge next. And I mean we're going to exchange numbers and we're all going to do it together. It's going to be really fun. But I do have a prediction because it has to be impossible, right? So I have a prediction here for our next Netflix binge. And I have here a deck of all of the top Netflix shows on my queue written down. Unfortunately, The Office is gone, but it is everyone's favorite, so I wanted to keep it included. We have Parks and Rec, same show, different cast.
Yeah.
Narcos, Grace and Frankie.
Yeah.
Yum. Okay. Breaking Bad. I didn't really get Breaking Bad. Everyone's like, oh, it's so scary. He's a teacher, now he sells meth. Try telling your Jewish parents you're going to be a full-time magician. Talk about Breaking Bad. The Good Place, but that only, thank you, that was funny. The Good Place, but that only had one good season. Schitt's Creek, Ozark. You get the, I have a whole deck here of different Netflix shows. So the way we're going to figure this out, I'm going to put half the deck in my right hand and half the deck in my left hand. You guys are going to decide which deck we throw away. We're going to narrow it down to one show. The deck you choose, whether it's my right hand or my left hand, just to be super clear, not the one we are keeping. It is the one we are throwing away. So I guess yell out whichever one you want, right or left. Go.
Right.
Is everybody okay with that?
David's a lefty.
How is that relevant? How is that relevant at this time? Are you guys sure you want to do the right one?
Yes.
Okay. Great.
You have a really bad audio.
Now, we're gonna split it again, and you guys are gonna decide one more time which half we're gonna get rid of, the right half or the left half.
Left.
Left.
Left. Left.
Everyone agrees on that?
Yes.
Sure. Okay, goodbye forever. Now, we have 1, 2. That's too many. Let's narrow it down to 6. Okay, so we're gonna take 6 shows. I'm not gonna look at them. You know what? That's too many. It's fine. Okay, 6 shows here. I'm doing really well. That's what's going on here. Is I'm doing really well.
You're doing well.
Yeah.
I have COVID. It's very warm and cold, and it doesn't feel good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shows. Okay. I'm not going to look at them. You're not going to look at them. It doesn't matter. One of you, David, at the bottom. You seem normal.
Sure.
Okay. Play along, David. David, you're going to pick which show we're going to watch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Anyone you want. It is an absolutely free choice. You can change your mind. But just keep in mind, this is a big decision because it's what you, me, and the rest of these strangers are going to watch all together as a family.
Okay. Pressure's on. Gotta save the family. I'm feeling like number 4.
Number 4. Now, do you mean 4, 1, 2, 3, 4? This one?
Sure. Yes. Beautiful.
Not this one.
No.
And not this one.
That one's the worst I've seen.
You don't want that one? Okay.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. No, that's totally fine. I just thought maybe, but that's fine. So this one.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you want me to ask you 8 more times or?
Just maybe 3 or 4 more times.
3 or 4. Okay. Fantastic. All right. Are you ready to find out
Yes.
what the show is that we're all going to watch together? Can I get a drum roll, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is.
Carol Baskin.
That's very exciting. He was on the show last week. Are you guys excited? That's the show we're going to all watch together.
He hasn't seen it. He hasn't seen it.
Who hasn't seen it?
Bo hasn't seen it.
Your name's Bo. I don't care what you've seen. Okay, do you guys want to know what my prediction was?
Yes.
The actual magic part?
Yeah.
Yes. Go for it.
I'm going to need a drum roll for this as well. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
What the hell?
Did I get it?
No. Bring back the sex toy.
Are you sure? Thank you. So you really should watch it. It's a real treat.
Again, he was passed out for membership. It's an insult that you bring him up now.
Fantastic, though.
Yeah, no, but
very,
it was a
very
wonderful trick.
incredible performance.
So
you would be an even more incredible trick if you bought a fucking tripod.
For everyone following along at home, and I disappeared a little bit earlier.
What just happened, Patrick?
Verizon Fios is having some real issues.
That's not Verizon's fault, Patrick. They didn't break into your apartment and slap the phone out off your desk.
No, but I have to wear these head things because I have to use my phone right now. There's a lot going on in my life. But thanks, Verizon. # sponsored content.
That's right. Rachel, we appreciate it. We have 3 more performances to go. Our next performance, he might be in last place, but he could be first place in your heart.
Well, I think this is an excellent opportunity for everybody watching at home. I just got a feeling, go ahead and short sell Alex for this competition. I think his stock's about to go way down. I think you can go ahead. I feel good about this position.
But once please hold, and we're going
hold the line. Never sell. Never sell.
You hold on to Alex, and you hold on tight. All right, here we go. Alexander Boyce presents An Impossible Thing.
And Dax.
Thank you.
So good. So good. Alex Boyce making an incredible case for himself.
Absolutely
but
great. I will say he did go from queens down to, what was that, nines?
Yeah, queens to nines.
A lower. He lowered his own value.
He did reduce the value.
He
of
didn't
each
go
one of those
up in
cards.
value. He did. So if you're in that short position, hold the line.
That's
All
right.
All right, Alex. Thank you. That was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Really, really, really wonderful stuff as always. Who do we have next?
Oh, next up we have our competitor that's all the way on the West Coast. It's almost it's 8:40, almost 8:45 here, but there it's still 2020. Make some noise, get excited for John Accardo, everybody.
Hello. Thank you so much. It's good to be back with you all. Can we get the virtual audience? Oh, and also if you want to banter, I wasn't anticipating.
No, we don't want to talk to you.
Fair enough. That's you sound like my dad. Cool. Can we get the or it's just gonna be me. We got our virtual audience. Hello. I'm not even gonna do a trick that involves you. I just wanted to say hi. You all seem like very nice people. We got Luis.
Hi.
Luis, my middle name is Luis. I'm John Luis Accardo.
Hey.
So that's a fun bond we have. That's
It's
good.
a great name.
That's a great back and forth we have. It's a good rapport. David, I don't have a bit for you, but you seem like a nice guy. We have Matt, Bo, and Topher in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm so glad you could take time away from discussing Quentin Tarantino to join us tonight. I was thinking about a lot about what it's Pulp Fiction. It's a great movie. I don't blame you. I was thinking a lot about what the most impossible thing could be, what that sort of constitute. And the first thing I thought of was like a card trick, right? Classic card trick. And a classic card trick is pretty simple. It's simple, right? Someone picks a card, you shuffle it into the deck, right? And sort of find the card. That's kind of, in many cases, feels sort of statistically unlikely and not necessarily impossible. What would be impossible generally is like after you take the card, you can take a card and get it to change into something else like that, like a watch, for example, something like that. That's always a good time. You can see that as there's a watch for you. You can't really get it to focus, but it's a watch. You know what watches look like. Give me a second to put that on. It's going to take a second. The Accardo men all have very dainty wrists. So give me 1 second. Not a value judgment, just that we have very small wrists. But I wanted to go a bit higher than that, further than that, and what was sort of impossible in standards of what you usually see in Magic. And I realized something relating to coin magic and coin tricks. And that is that the big sort of tragedy with coin magic is that if I were to take a coin and try to make it disappear like that, a lot of people sort of assume that the coin is in my other hand. And that's unfortunate because in many cases it's 100% accurate. It's just spot on. So I wanted to think about how can I do that a little bit differently, which is why I actually brought along this. Hello. This is my other camera here, but I wanted to be able to do in this particular format, I wanted to be able to have a magic trick where you can see over my shoulder the entire time. If you can see over my shoulder, then you can see the inside of my hands as I do this coin trick. You'll be able to see what's going on in my hands at all times. I have to be careful, otherwise it looks like Jaws happening on the side of the screen. If I just, yeah, it's really very insecure about that. Real rough times in middle school. Anyway, no, it's fun. I was fine probably. So the idea, as you can even see, I can turn this on if I want. Hello, I'm over here. It's just more of my face though, so I'm going to turn that off. The idea is pretty simple. You can actually see the coin over here. I just take that coin and give it a little squeeze. You can see that coin vanishes. I can show you the front of my hands, the back of my hands, and then I can kind of reach back and pinch that coin out. There's a sort of a coin gone and back. I can do it again. That coin is gone. I can actually open my hands a little bit more. I can actually spread my fingers, and then sort of bring that coin right back right about there. I can actually do it with just one hand. If I take one hand away and just hold this coin with one hand, I can just sort of. Yeah, I can make that coin vanish. I can show you the front of my hand. I can actually turn it around, show you the back of my hand. I can actually open my hand like that. If I just sort of squeeze, that coin comes back. And there is a coin vanish there and back again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's like there's a thumb palm. Thank you. There's a thumb palm, a squeeze, a pinch, and then if you just sort of twist it, that's actually a real coin vanish. That is gone. Thank you guys very much for joining us. I'm John, and that was my impossible thing.
Bravo.
Good time all around.
Yes. That was fantastic. It's weird. From the back, it looks like Jaws, and then from the front, normal.
Yeah.
I knew how
I don't know if that one quite landed.
I definitely got the joke, and we all had a good time. Give me points, please. This is also what I also thought about.
Based on that outfit, when he's done with his performance, he could also narrate a Jungle Cruise.
Yeah. Hippos and shoot a fake gun. This is also fun. Another trick I was considering doing was it's sometimes hard to see, but this is just a light for my lamp. The trick, the remote for my lamp. You said it there. It looks like I spent $70 on the BM project. That would have been a waste of money. So that's a good thing to have ready to go just in case.
We got a lot of magicians out there laughing at that, and a lot of non-magicians very confused.
I live to impress other magicians. It's the great tragedy of my life.
Yeah.
Also, Sally Hartley said, "You look familiar. You ever work Fringe Festival?"
Yeah, Edinburgh in 2019. Were you there, Sally? That's great. That was a lot of fun. I took on the Delgadio style of just a bitch about magic the whole time. That was sort of my ennui when I did that show.
Nice. This has become a Q&A. I love it. That is our third of 4 performances. Our final performer, the task is do an impossible thing. Do something impossible. Marcus Monroe is live in New York. Take it away and do something impossible for us.
My turn?
Yes.
Go.
Woo! All right. So, impossible task. I'm going to do a couple impossible Oh, what's up, guys? What's up, my Canadian dudes? What's up, Lewis and David? Yo, my dudes. What's up?
Yo, man. How's it going?
Yo, man. How are you, man?
Good, bro.
We're great. Glad we had this chat. So, my impossible task is actually going to be a series of other impossible tasks that are then meshed together to create one ultimate impossible task to claim my seat on the High Council.
Get it, girl. Read.
Get it, girl. Did someone say "get it, girl"? I thought I heard that. Anyway, I'm gonna go with it. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to do the cinnamon challenge. While the cinnamon is pouring down my esophagus, I'm going to come over here and I am going to grab. I'll show you. I should probably just show you. I am going to grab a circular saw blade, balance it on my beak because I look like a pigeon inside of a person. But while this saw blade is balancing on my beak, I'm also going to juggle 3 knives at the same time while the cinnamon is a lot going on. And then after I juggle the swords or the knives with the circular saw blade balanced on my face, I am then going to take this mini bike and jump over a school bus in my living room. So please enjoy some royalty-free music, and here is my impossible task.
Eagle can be, so get it.
Oh, yes.
With the cake.
Oh, come on. I need the cake.
There it is. Big chaotic. Oh. Oh.
God. Oh.
No.
Goodbye.
God. Yeah. Oh, I love it.
The drama. Oh, safety first.
Good. Need a ramp.
Yay!
Thank you. I did it.
Wow. Unbelievable. Let's bring all the competitors back. 4 incredible performances. And now we have the very difficult task of deciding who did the most impossible thing. Patrick, do you have any thoughts?
I do.
You seem pained.
I don't think anybody. Look, they all accomplished what they set out to do, which means what they set out to do.
4 very successful performances.
They were all success, which means they weren't impossible.
That's right. The
definition the very fact that they accomplished them means it wasn't impossible.
This has been a lot of fun, guys. I'll see you next time. This has been great.
Yeah, the definition of impossible is incapable of being or of occurring. Each one of them succeeded to an extraordinary degree at all of the things they set out for themselves. So unfortunately, that's 0 points for all
across the board.
For what it's worth, I also set out to love myself, and I didn't end up doing that, so that felt impossible. I didn't accomplish that task.
Well, okay. I gotta say, like, for your segment though, I think everybody did a wonderful job with what they did. It was very impressive and very well done. But the fact that it was done means it can't. Like, I think the score just remains unchanged going into this next round.
Yeah, I think the score. Let's put the scoreboard back up. The score remains unchanged after this task. Let's see. There we go. We have Marcus and John tied for first. Rachel breathing down their necks, and Alex comfortably in last place. But it's anybody's game.
Once again, if you are holding that short position on Alex, hold the line.
No, can I say something?
Can you explain the scoring system again? I lost track of the numbering here.
We can't. Marcus, what was yours?
Well, I was going to see, John, you and I are tied for first.
Yeah.
Do we just want to end this now and you and I just share our seat together?
So long as it's not Alex anywhere in there, I'm fine with that arrangement. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should just do that.
In fact, Rachel, you want to get on this?
Yeah, guys, no, we have bylaws. There's
there's a tremendous section of laws, and we're about to go into our final task. But before we do that, we should get into the mood. Can we have video of Alex reading the next task? Let's see.
I don't know. Task 2. Write and perform a theme song for Scam that is at least 20 seconds long. You have 10 minutes to prepare and only 1 take to record it.
Yeah, Rachel, Marcus, and John look confused, and it's probably because Alex is the only one we sent that task to.
What?
He is the only one that recorded a theme song, and I haven't heard it yet.
Only one that
I'm very
recorded a theme
excited
song.
to see what he came up with.
It was not really a task. We just wanted to see if he would do it. Let's roll that song.
S is for this great society, and C is for the conjurer in me. A is that old favorite ampersand, and that's why, baby, M is for magicians. That is us and all of our tricks. Scam is for that scammer in your heart. And Scam was made for us, though we're miles apart. And Scam that's why you gotta tune in every week for the new one. Scam was made for you and me.
Unbelievable. I mean, incredible. I feel terrible that you can't get points for it because it wasn't part of the competition. But I know Patrick, who's not in right now, would agree with me that you deserve at least a bonus point for that. So, Alex, we will give you a bonus point for that.
Thank you.
1 point. that you're still way in last, but you're less in last.
I'm less than last. I really am shocked that was only for me. Great.
You did get a lot of applause. Tiffany said it was great. John Reed called you Alex Sinatra. Ken gave you 3 claps. And Sally here said, not bad for only 10 minutes. Samuel Goodspeed, that was marvelous. So you might not have won that many points, but you did win hearts and minds.
Did you already award points? I dropped
I
out for a
got
minute.
one bonus point, Patrick.
You got a bonus point.
One bonus point. I will say, when I read it, the great Talia Petrino was next to me, and she said, it's 4 letters. It's like LOVE. And so that was the basis. But with only 10 minutes, you can see in the song where I went, from the beginning to the end. So more thought was paid.
Yeah, that's actually one I wanted to. I know points have already been awarded, but just as a general critique, great job. You sounded amazing. You did a wonderful job. Scam is not made for you and me. It's a secret society. We have very exclusive membership. It's slightly troubling that you included that. But other than that, great job.
Although, I do love that he included an ampersand. Not everybody knows to do that. That's always a plus in my book.
Thank you.
There you go.
Very impressive.
So it is still anybody's game. Increase
anybody but Alex. It's anybody's game but Alex.
It's becoming mathematically impossible. But Alex, don't go away because we still have a lot to do. Let's start talking about the next challenge.
Yes, our final task. This was a really good one. Right before this show went live, we sent the following task to everybody, and we said, create an edible mascot for Scam. You have 15 minutes. So we told everybody to create an edible mascot for Scam. They have 15 minutes. Edible is defined as fit to be eaten, also known as eatable. So we will go in reverse order of points, which means we absolutely must start with Alex. Alex, can you present to us your edible Scam mascot?
Please welcome the new mascot for Scam, Potassium, the Scam mascot. This is an edible mascot. He is cute. He is welcoming. He is mysterious. He's a conjurer. He's a magician. He's a scammer, and it's all edible.
Can I say what I like about it first? He doesn't have a mouth. He can't tell Scam secrets. That's
pretty good.
That's a plus. That's a plus. I like that.
Yeah, I like how Alex is about to eat it and recreate his mistake from the first task. But it's up to him. We have. Oh, look at
honestly, magical object.
I honestly thought you were about to do a torn and restored banana, and very excited.
All right, continuing our reverse order of points. That means Rachel, can you show us your edible Scam mascot?
My edible Scam mascot is Mrs. Potato Scam. These are her arm ears, and this is her flower hat, and her eyes are closed because she's drunk. She's too drunk to tell Scam secrets, and her lips are red and nice and voluptuous because she's like the Scam whore.
What's the thing on the top? What's the hat made of?
It's a cookie.
Okay.
It's a really
and French fries?
Yeah.
These are a snack that I found in my cabinet. They're not mine. I don't know where they came from, but
or what they are.
Kind of potato thing. I don't know.
Okay.
They're good.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Isn't she pretty?
Thoughts, Harrison?
For this.
So far, I enjoy both of them. They have fit the brief. Marcus, do you have an edible mascot to show us for Scam?
Yeah, emphasis on mascot. Here we have. It is a marshmallow man.
Okay.
But he's wearing a mask, and he's doing a zombie ball.
Okay. Wonderful.
And it looks like he's very excited to be doing that trick.
And his will.
Is that a penis?
Is he just excited about doing the zombie?
He's got a member. It's turmeric. It's my wife's turmeric pills, and
I like
holding it together.
Scam does
I thought you would like it,
have
Patrick.
members.
Okay.
Exactly. And holding it
Famously.
together is not glue or tape, but it's dry spaghetti noodles. So it's 100% edible, and these are chocolate chips, and this is residual from my my performance.
Okay.
All right. And we have one
Very
more
sure.
mascot to see. John, what's your edible mascot look like?
Yeah, so this is I'd like to introduce you all. This is Sam, the secret scam salami. He's made of various cold cuts and celery. You've got some pepperoni and salami hair. You've got green onion glasses, provolone cheese, eyes and mouth, some more pepperoni nose, a bologna face left over from training my actors last night, a celery body. I took some creative license, but this was sort of slightly modeled after this Facebook profile picture of Patrick Davis.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's I can't really get it to focus. There we go. Slightly modeled. I took some creative license, but that's
my
sort of
wedding
the
day. Yeah.
general look. Now, the reason I picked this is because these processed meats, sometimes referred to as like sausages, famously have a secretive making process. It is part of is a famous expression that nobody wants to know how it's made. Sort of playing into the secret nature of scam itself. So that is Sam, the secret scam salami.
Wow, people will say flattery will get you nowhere, but in this particular competition, it will get you everywhere. I'm also glad that Marcus qualified the spaghetti. If those were toothpicks, we could have made an argument that those were less than edible. But Patrick, do you have any feelings about how you'd like to divvy up these points?
Yeah, I've got some initial thought. Like initially, again, it's against my financial interests, but I like Alex's. The banana initially is interesting. Yeah, no, Marcus, I see the Marshmallow Man.
Are we just showing them again? Is that how we're doing this?
Yeah, everybody can put them on camera. That's very helpful.
That's
what are the eyes made of, Alex?
That is paper and Sharpie, crafted by the artist.
Technically,
not edible.
that is
Terrible.
not
Alex.
edible.
I'll eat this thing right now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Alex, I was about to.
Oh my
You were
gosh.
right there at the finish line, buddy.
Oh, so knowing that Alex is going to get only 1 point, who gets first place in your mind, Patrick?
I'm going with Rachel because famously we do wear flower hats in Scam, not during meetings. You'll never see us in one during a broadcast, but that is part of our uniform. Yeah.
We'll put Rachel in first, John in second for replicating one of the Scam co-hosts, Marcus in third, Alex in fourth. And as we get the scoreboard ready, there is actually one special surprise task left. John, I'm going to put it in the chat. Do you mind reading it out loud?
A little bit, but I'm excited. I will do it.
I will give you the final task. I will put it in the chat right now. If you could read it out loud.
No.
The final task. When Harrison says go, eat your entire edible mascot, fastest wins.
All right. The final task. When I say go, eat your entire edible mascot, fastest wins. Go!
Nom 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 nom.
There's a lot of people that have been waiting to see this from Alex.
Alex is going to redeem himself. It looks like
John is
the task. Alex almost done. Marcus looks pretty done. Rachel has eaten part of it.
Alex win.
Just an incredible showing.
That was unbelievable. I think Alex might have edged it out slightly. He did have a little bit of a head start, but nobody said he couldn't have a head start.
That's true.
I literally had a head start.
You did.
The head.
You hadn't said go yet. He that was the so we
but his mascot had been altered prior to the final task being given. It wasn't that the task was given and then he had the head start. So I think he
wait,
counts.
no, Nick's right. Alex has to eat the
entire
peel.
mascot.
He didn't eat the whole thing.
Entire mascot.
Oh, the peel. He didn't eat the peel.
Didn't eat the peel.
Or the
entire mascot.
Where
Alex?
Oh,
Marcus wins. Marcus wins.
No.
Marcus
so
wins.
hard.
No, you don't, Marcus. No, you
Marcus,
don't.
did you eat the little spaghetti connectors?
Marcus wins.
Wait, Marcus, did you eat the spaghetti?
Yeah.
All right, it looks like It looks like John was in first, followed by Marcus, then Alex, then Rachel. 4 points for John, 3 points for Marcus, 2 points for Alex, 1 point for Rachel. I have no idea what that does to the leaderboard.
I don't either. I don't either.
Let's wait in with the audience for a second before the board comes up. Let's bring in the audience. What were your thoughts going into this? How do you talk about the competition thus far?
What was your question?
Oh, we're having a crazy echo, so we're going to take it one at a time.
I'm sorry, where's a robot having an orgasm?
There we go. Okay. Well, I'm glad we checked in with the audience.
Folks, that was our virtual audience. We want to thank them. I don't know if we'll be bringing them back, but they were terrific. We really appreciate them coming.
All right, let's see that final scoreboard. Holy moly. John with 14 points, Marcus with 13, Rachel with 11, Alex in dead last at 7. Wow. Unbelievable.
You know what this means.
What does this mean?
Everyone who held the line on Alex with that short stock, I think we're all millionaires now, which is tremendous news. But more importantly, it means, John, congratulations.
Thank you.
On your seat.
John, you are now a member of the High Council.
It is a great honor.
According to the bylaws, everybody who competes that does not make it onto the High Council gets on the slightly less prestigious, but still prestigious, medium-level council.
Yes.
Wow.
Well done.
Sweet. Thank you. That's an honor.
It is.
What a special day.
It is a special day.
It's a really special day.
No, it is. I don't know why you're saying that like it's not, like it's sarcastic. It is
Not
a special day.
Patrick.
No, it's an honor.
A special day.
Guys,
It's a special day.
Honor,
It's a special
it is
day.
an honor just to be nominated.
I
It's a
disagree.
special day.
I came here to win.
Well, there is always the next competition.
If Rachel kills me, she can re-audition for the new opening spot.
John, how do you feel being on the High Council? Do you have? You'd like to thank anybody?
I would. I would like to thank. I would like to thank my dog Sherlock for being an elephant. Helped me really sort of get into character there. I'd like to thank my mom for letting me wear one of her sparkly jackets, which is what that was. That was very, very helpful. And I was like, I have 30 minutes. I need to do this. She was like, I'm ready. What do you need? So thank you, Mom. This is in part yours. I'd like to thank my fellow competitors. This was a lot of fun. I was going to say something mean as a mean joke, but I had a good time. They were all lovely people. This was a great experience. I have to say it was nice winning because it really justified the very degrading things I had to do to get there. I'm not happy about. What's nice is it's my understanding that this goes away forever, and now that it's out there, like it's gone, and nobody can ever watch it again. Right? Is that how the internet?
John, I'm happy to report, John, that is your understanding. Yes,
that is great. Okay,
that is your understanding.
That would have been embarrassing otherwise. I'd like to thank my
upload to my LinkedIn.
Lastly, I'd like to thank my grandfather for dying so that I could have these teeth. Other than that, with that, no, he's a good guy.
Part of me, based on that comment alone, out of respect to his grandfather, who I assume was a good man, I want to take a point away and force a tie. Part of me is very.
He was great. I love him very much. I miss him very dearly. And I'm not just saying that to keep the point, although that is part of it.
All right, well, John, congratulations. Rachel, Alex, and Marcus, thank you guys so much for joining. Truly an initiation for the books. A big round of applause for John, Rachel, Alex, and Marcus.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
And if you want to follow our performers, let's put out their social media handles one more time. If you'd like to follow Rachel, it's Rachel Rwax, Rwaxx. John Accardo Magic on Instagram. We have Boyce Alex on Instagram, and we have Marcus Monroe on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, Marcus Monroe. Oh, sorry, Instagram is with a J. Marcus J. Monroe. So make sure you follow each and every one of them. They are all incredible performers, incredible competitors. Patrick, what else? We should mention the website.
Yes, we should. So, folks, this broadcast is once again only for official members of the Society of Conjurers and Magicians. If you are not a member, you frankly go to hell for watching to this point. But if you do visit our top secret website, Com. Also, if you go to pleasedon'tvisitThisWebsite.com, we always tell you please don't visit. We even say please. We're nice about it, but people keep using it, so I don't know why. But if you go there, there's a place at the bottom where you can sign up for our email list that tells you all the latest and greatest stuff about each show, each episode, upcoming news about the scam, especially now that we are bi-weekly. So it kind of gives you a little reminder since we're not every week anymore. But next week we're going to be doing something a little bit fun, a little bit weird. Look to your email for that. And then, 2 weeks from now, we'll be doing something fun and weird. And then 2 weeks after that, we'll be doing another official meeting just like this. So be sure to sign up for the email.
February 11th is our next episode at 8 p.m. if you're on the East Coast, 5 p.m. if you're on the West Coast. Make sure you subscribe to our email list at magicscam.com. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, tinyurl.com/magicscam. And there you go, Scam Online, tinyurl.com/Scam Online. And our merchandise, our season 1 merchandise is going away. This is your last opportunity to grab it before we unveil our season 2 merch. It's going to be very, very exciting. So go to magicscam.com. You can find out all about that there. There's even pillows. And thank you guys so much for watching. We have a great show, awesome show, well done. Christian asking, what did he miss? Oh boy, so much.
Christian, you're going to want to go back and watch this one.
That's right. And if you want to tip the Venmo, you absolutely can. It's at Harrison Greenbaum on Venmo. We will divide it amongst the performers. We absolutely love to have your donations at Harrison Greenbaum. We'll divvy it up amongst all the performers. So feel free to do that if you would like. It helps keep the show going. We have Rob saying he cried more than watching In and of Itself.
We are a moving show.
And a huge thanks, of course, to Steve and Nikki, our producers, Emily, our social media producer. You can follow me at Harrison Comedy on Instagram. And Patrick, where can they follow you?
You could follow me at Magical Pet and those things. I'm a little active on Twitter. I'm not really on Instagram anymore. But if you are looking for an Instagram follow, you can follow Little Dog Pumpkin on Instagram. That's the Instagram account for my dog. We really would like to have 100,000 followers by tomorrow. Honestly, folks, having a famous Instagram pet is my only plan to pay rent this month. So really need the followers. Little Dog Pumpkin on Instagram. She's adorable.
She's amazing. And if enough people follow, maybe you get to see her on the next episode.
Possibly. Or I might be able. Brian, is she able to be brought over here now? Make a little. We're gonna see. My husband's gonna bring her over and see if we can.
The question, though, is in order for Pumpkin to be our scam mascot, would you consider her edible?
Yes. She is scrumptious.
Hello, Pumpkin. And goodbye to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. We super, super appreciate it. We will be back February 11th, same time, same place. Thank you so much for watching. A huge thanks again to Rachel, Marcus, John, and Alex, to our virtual audience. I'm Harrison Greenbaum.
And I'm Patrick Davis.
This has been Scam Online. Thanks so much, everybody.
All right, have a good night.
S is for this great society, and C is for the conjurer in me. A is that old favorite ampersand, and that's why, baby, M is for magicians. That is us and all of our tricks. Scam is for that scammer in your heart. And scam was made for us, though we're miles apart. And scam is, that's why you gotta tune in every week for the new one. Scam was made for you and me.